studio, Kenya's most loved hip-hop trio. Find out what they're all about. Tonight, I get to ask them all the questions you've been sending our way tonight. And they have a new single. It is out. It's called L-O-V-E, Love. And they are dropping it right here in studio tonight. Let's take a look.
Let me give you love, you know I got some more. Sinaga msuka bila where you know I need you more. Nipeleke pole pole, nimekosa sorry sorry. Na mimi sote sote tukisota, it's okay baby. Shika genge love, na ito buga love. Nitakuchanganya, uniite buganya. Jumina wewe, tutatoa njeve. Mimi na wewe, cause you are my baby. Give some love, love, love. Let me give you some love, love, love. I give you my love, baby. I give you my love, baby. Let me give you some love, love, love. Let me give you some love, love, love. I give you my love, give you love. I give you my love, me give you some.
Kwa majina Bonai Bogi Benda. Miaka nenda miaka rudi bado na kupenda. Raha tunabonda, kakitu tunajenga. Tenga after tenga, makeja tunajenga. Watiaji tunalenga, chuchioni minagonga. Mlango wanagonga, majirani wanabonga. Wanabonga sana, wanasema Bonai Bogi Benda. Unagonga sana, 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 sana.
Let me give you some love, love, love. Let me give you some love, love, love. I give you my love, baby. I give you my love, baby. Let me give you some love, love, love. Let me give you some love, love, love. I give you my love, me give you love. I give you my love, me give you some.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. So
Thank you.
if you guys are watching, you have their Twitter handles. They'll be on our screens shortly. So tell them what you think. They're actually on your screen right now. Tell them what you think about their new hit. It's called Love, L-O-V-E. Love.
L-O-V-E.
Fantastic. I love it. So Gabu, Frasha, Bonai, welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's my first time hanging out with you here, of course. Thank you. And I met you guys at Tasker Project Fame.
Yes.
And you guys are performers. You are awesome performers. I mean, that performance was electrifying.
Thank you.
Tonight, you've dropped a new single.
Yep.
New bit, Kwaito. Tell us about that.
It's different. As you know, P-Unit, we never do the same thing. We also, in fact, we surprise ourselves. So this is, people will say, P-Unit, you're doing a love song. No, let me hear it first.
Yeah.
But
that's different from what we know you guys to sing about. So this is softer, it's more romantic, it's about love.
You like it?
That's what P-Unit is all about. It's diversity. So we did like the first, like from You Guy, Mobimba, Now Love. It's totally different genres of music. So that's what P-Unit is made of.
So tomorrow, Channel O,
Yep.
you guys are nominees. You're excited about that, I'm sure. Let's talk about that,
It's actually very humbling, very humbled by the nominations. It's in two categories. Best video is Africa,
Best Raga,
Raga Dancehall Africa. So it's not what normally P-Unit does, but us going that dancehall way and getting a nomination for that, for the continent, it's good.
And I know Kenyans have been voting like that.
Oh yeah. We've been running a mad campaign, and guys have been voting, so we're just wishing for the best.
So, I mean, you bag the prize tomorrow. That opens up, I'm sure, a lot of opportunities for you guys. What are you looking forward to, depending on what happens tomorrow? I mean, whether you win or not, really, and we're hoping you'll win.
We will win. We will.
Yeah.
We believe in God. First of all, there's no Kenyan who has won the Channel O Award. And us guys celebrating 50 years of independence. I think it's about time we brought it home. So if everybody, I know people voted, so we're just going, you know, as a cow. Like they say.
You're ready. So does that have anything to do with the Kwaito beat? Are you trying to also reach out to the South African market, perhaps?
Yeah, part of our strategy was to move out Pan-Africa. And in our new album, which is coming out next month, it has a bit of that. And so most of the songs that we're doing are collabos from West Africa, from South Africa. So that is why we're taking that direction.
But before we even go now into what I want to talk about today, introduce yourselves to Kenyans. Guys know you as Gabu, Frasha, Bonai, but what are you called at home? Like, what are your real names?
Okay, they call me Babakai. I have a son, a beautiful son, who's 1 year, 7 months. Gabu, aka Buganya. My real names are Gabriel Kagudu.
Okay. And you, Frasha?
My real names are Francis Amisi. I'm a parent, a husband, a musician, a physiotherapist, and a comedian.
Fantastic. So
Let
you
my
have to
kids
make
laugh.
us laugh.
Only my kids.
Make us laugh.
Only my kids. Toto's Corner. And comedy style.
And you, Bonai?
My wife calls me baby. So yeah, and my shosho calls me Shege.
Oh.
So Boniface Shege is my name, and my mom calls me Shege too. And I'm a father, also. Big up Loli. And yeah, just a Kenyan, and have a construction, sustainable construction building consultancy. We do green buildings.
Is it? Yeah, which is another question I want to ask you guys. I mean, a lot of people would assume that perhaps music is all that you do, but like he said, he's a medical practitioner. What about you, Gabu? What else do you do?
I do fashion. I have a company called CML, Celebrity Merchandise Limited. What I do, I work with artists and everyone who wants to work with me, even local designers, because there's so many designers out there, but they don't have a platform, so I give them that thing.
Right.
Yes.
And the Music Copyright Society of Kenya earlier this year listed you as top earners. So when we talk about, you know, you guys were actually showing me a dance of how the money
is called
Let me just say something. I was elected in MCSK in the budget committee. This has to do nothing with us being the top earners. It's because of the hard work that we put. We've been in the industry for like 13 years. We've been together for 13 years. This is a marriage right here.
Oh my God.
So, no, somebody wants to see the money dance actually. We need to see the money dance. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, the money dance. And actually, the money dance goes. It's actually the dance for this.
Where you put your money?
Yeah, let's
The
wait
love.
for DJ Mugo to
Yeah.
perform
DJ Mugo.
something.
Why are you dancing to no music?
Money dance, man.
I know. So let's see
So the money dance actually is you touch where your money is. So assuming you have pockets on the both shirts, yeah, on both sides. So you go on
And
one.
you spoil your face, yeah?
Spoil your face. Lazima ubonde sura. au
Bonda
sio?
sura.
Yeah.
Let's go.
One. Mali pesa iko buda.
Pesa.
Mali. Kwa socks, kwa
just-
koti. Piga. 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 Socks. Socks. Koti.
Yani, we go put money in the song. Yani, for socks. Sisi ni wagenge.
That's the money dance.
In fact, I think I need to change my swag. Can I change my swag?
You
I
can.
need to change my swag, man. I need to see you clearly, man. That's
So-
money dance now.
Very interesting style you guys have. I mean, the stunners and the tight pants and what have you.
What's tight
and,
pants?
And,
No,
and
no
that
tight
explains the
pants.
fact that you're a designer. But Frasha, for a long time,
Yeah.
I mean, nobody could tell who you are because you are always in the dark glasses and the cap. What was that about?
At that time, I was working in a hospital at one of the private hospitals. It was a bit hard for me to be on stage, be a musician, and at the same time be at work. And so what happened, I used to hide myself. I didn't want guys to know who I am.
Yeah.
That incidentally made me very popular because people wanted to know who's this guy who's hiding.
Yeah, but
And
your
you know,
style has changed. Now we
Yes.
see more of...
because I've
you know.
stopped, I'm doing music full time, but at the same time, I do practice on the side. Yeah, but I'm a full-time musician.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So let's talk about your style. Gabu, you said you're a designer. Who dresses you guys? Do you have a stylist or is this just you guys and your individual taste?
We do it ourselves because we are a role model to the people, to the youth out there. So we do it ourselves. I like looking comfortable.
Yeah.
So when you're comfortable, you're looking good. So
And
I don't want to
looking
go to
comfortable is
town.
looking how?
I don't want to go to town. Then you look like you're not sure if you're supposed to wear this. So you need to be yourself. That's
Yeah.
it. That's very simple.
So that explains, and I was telling you about your shoes earlier
like my
today.
shoes? Can I show them
Awesome.
off?
Yeah. I mean, thank God you're not wearing socks with that.
You can't do that.
Yeah, that's style right
You
there.
can.
And you, Frasha, your style, the bling, the
me-
sometimes you're really corporate, and then sometimes you're
I'm a hood
that
guy.
looks like a Versace,
Yes, it is. It is.
Look.
Versace,
Yeah.
Me, I just get inspired. Like I'm a last minute person. If I'm going for a gig, I don't even know where I'll wear until I get in my wardrobe and just look at what I want to wear.
Right.
So it depends with also the function that I'm attending. Sometimes I want to sell to corporates, so I'll dress up in suits,
Yeah.
ties, like look very corporate. And sometimes I just want to look genge-ish. You know that word?
And coming to I mean, what is genge? You guys call yourselves wagenge.
Yes.
What is that? I
Genge.
know I'll get crucified for this. Like, how dare you ask what is wagenge? But seriously, there are people who don't know.
Okay. Personally, I'm dressed by Bonai Visual. Bonai Visual is a company that's run by myself and my wife. Going back to Genge, Genge is a lifestyle. Yeah. When we met Nonini, like 7 years back, and we did some music. We did Silazima. We came to realize ourselves and Nonini, and actually the young guys at that time, and at this time, actually yourself also. Lillian, you live a Genge lifestyle. You just
Really?
don't know it.
Really? How?
Genge is a lifestyle. It's a Nairobi. It's the urban Nairobi pop lifestyle.
Right.
So and Genge has a lot to do with Sheng. It's mostly about Sheng. It's about the language. It's how you communicate to people out there.
Okay, so who's Nonini to you guys? Is he like a mentor or?
Yeah, Nonini is actually the guy who introduced us officially into the industry.
Yeah.
He's a mentor. He's a good friend.
He's a good father, yeah.
He's the godfather of Genge.
Oh, respect.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean,
and
to add on that, Genge means masses. So we do music for the masses. So a Genge how and yani just
Yeah.
masses, yeah.
And initially, you guys did a lot of collabos. but now we're seeing you guys sort of doing your own thing, and you know, perhaps you can tell us what that is about. Are you still open to collaborating, or do you want? Because I know you've done something with Kolo, with
Alicious.
Alicia.
yeah,
beautiful
Alicious,
Alicious.
the Carrier song,
I mean,
yeah.
Momo.
Yeah, but I think what now has inspired us to do songs alone is the fact that we get paid alone.
Yeah.
Sometimes you do songs with collabos, like you're 10 guys in a track, the track becomes very big, and then there's no money to show. But this
And
way,
I know that, for instance, the You Guy track,
Yeah.
that single really trended for a long time, and particularly because it was controversial, and at some point there was talk that it had been banned. So do you think that perhaps that catapulted you guys into fame, and what we are seeing now, that controversy that came with that video? Or I mean, what do you think is behind, what's your X factor?
first of all, the song was not controversial. It's a
Yeah.
very simple song, but
Do you think
just
Kenyans
because-
were ready
That's
for
because
that?
we had some
that's
beautiful
because
models.
there was a beautiful woman who's African woman who has a nice body, and especially blessed on the behind side.
Yeah.
Mugingo.
So it brought up a lot of problems. But
Yeah.
I think the whole song was just a song, a Nairobi feel song of a young guy in Nairobi, a you guy. I'm a Genge boy.
Yeah, and again, actually, Kenyans love to be represented well. So if you want to represent Kenyans on that international platform, we actually thought, let's do it the way the Nigerians are doing it, the way the South Africans are doing it, because Kenyans want to relate to a good product. So the point of doing You Guy to that level, and that's why You Guy has been nominated for Channel O Music
Twice,
Award.
and that's
Right,
why we're
it-
also here.
And you guys are doing great. But perhaps the question that a lot of people would ask is, what message do you send in your music? Is it feel-good music, or do you perhaps want to send a particular message? Do you have themes to whatever songs it is that you sing?
I think we have everything, because for you guys, those are club songs where you know you have stress, just go jiachile kidogo.
Yeah.
We had another song called Uskonde. You know,
Yeah.
it's about don't give
Don't
up
worry,
in life.
yeah,
Don't give up
yeah.
in life. Just pick up where you left and just go on. Now we have another one. It's called Love.
Yeah, so powerful messages. I like Si Lazima to do, because
Lazima, yeah,
that's
too.
like sending a message that, you know, it's never, you
That's
know, there's
serious.
never a hurry in life.
Yes.
Just take it easy. Take it easy, stay safe.
Chill out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
chill out. Let's talk about, you know, are you guys laughing all the way to the bank with, you know, all these corporate gigs you're getting? You're doing Safaricom Live. You're getting a lot of corporate gigs where you know, perform at. Are you guys?
Mostly,
Making
what
good
I would
money
say
out of
about money is we have enough to take our kids to school and just live a comfortable life. But most of all, we have money to give back to the society. We have CSRs that we are all into. I'm actually ambassador for Autism Society of Kenya. And so part of my contribution will be, if I get enough, the extra goes to my CSR.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we want to know how much you're earning.
No,
Stop
I also
beating
say-
around.
let's
the bush.
What
have a
I would say
number.
about earning, I would
Yeah.
say it rained more in 2013 than it rained in 2012.
Holla! That's
Angalia mvua nje, man.
I mean,
It's
you guys-
raining in
you guys
Nairobi
have,
tonight.
have this confident thing going on, meaning clearly you're not complaining.
No, what I'd like to tell my fellow artists down there
Yeah.
is that, you know, music pays. As long as you make it a professional thing, take your to a superstar. That will never pay. But if you make it a professional thing, music
business.
pays. It's a business.
Yeah, and you guys are so humble, and that is what I love about you. I met you at Tasker Project Fame, and you are the most grounded, sweet guys I had ever met. You know, you all came and said hello, and I was really humbled because I was starstruck. But let's talk about, you know, going forward. What are we expecting, you know, to see from you guys? Are you working on any new projects going forward? What are we expecting?
Yeah, our new album is coming out. It's called Wagenge Hao Tena. Our first album was called Wagenge Hao. So Wagenge Hao Tena, it's a P-Unit Wagenge Hao Tena. It's a continuation of where we stopped. And it's mostly a Pan-African kind of album. It has collabos from guys from Zambia,
Right.
East Africa, Uganda, Tanzania. So it's more of a Pan-African kind of album.
Yeah.
And maybe Wagenge Hao Tena Tena we'll have now Akina Rick Ross, Nini.
Awesome.
That's where we are heading to.
That's good. So how do you guys? Okay,
Can I interrupt you? We're also going to, as you know, we're going to South Africa
tomorrow,
and not only doing for the awards, but we're going to do a video for this song. So Kenyans just watch this video.
I hope you're using our Kenyan models. I mean, cause
Sure, to me,
that's
for
the
now.
thing we see with
Of
the
course.
Nigerian artists. They use all these.
Why don't we have Lillian on the love video?
Can you afford me? I don't think so. I hear you paid Vera Sidika quite well
Ask Vera.
for the You Guy video. I hear you paid her very well, and she was happy about that. And that opened a lot of doors for her.
Yeah.
Got a lot of opportunities
can't
out
even
of
see
that.
her.
Yeah. She's on another level now. You go busy.
Yeah, ko busy hata wagenge hawaoni.
So tell me, how do you stay grounded, you guys? Because this is a trio, and there's likely to be conflicting egos. You know, Gabu feeling like, no, I'm the guy. Frasha feeling like, no, me.
No.
don't stand
You
back.
know, like everybody knows his place. Like I'm the star in this group. These are the dancers, and everybody knows his place.
Yeah.
It's a democracy, Lillian. I'll tell
Yeah.
you the truth. It's a democracy.
Yeah.
We fight all the time, and
So if there's addition to be made, if the two directors agree to it,
that's it.
it goes ahead.
Okay.
And beyond that, we are family.
And we're family
We've
first.
been there for long, so I mean,
But I
Frasha's
know
gonna make it.
Frasha and Bonai, you guys started together, and then Gabu.
Yeah, we grew up together back in River when Frash hadn't gotten the swag.
Yeah.
Alikuwa amechapa mbaya sana.
Kwa shamba.
Mbaya. Kusema tu kweli tulikuwa washamba. But mimi nilikuja Nairobi mbele ya huyu. Nilipanda 30 bob nikakuja Nairobi. And after that my life changed. And I changed his life and I've also changed his
No,
life.
you didn't change my life.
Actually I want to start a
You never
church.
changed my
Genge
life.
church.
In fact,
we
let me
helped-
tell you.
we helped
Let me
Gabu
tell
a
you.
lot.
Let me
It's
tell
like we got
listen,
Gabu off the streets.
I did my first song with Caliph. It was called Paulina. This
Please
girl
don't
got up on
remind
the
us.
video,
Please
sawa.
don't remind us.
Tumetoka mbali, so people have to know this.
Remind me, how did it go?
Paulina.
Right.
That's
Right.
yeah.
Right.
So from Caliph, nimetoka Caliph na kina Nonini, then
Hiyo ikuwa wimbo
huyu
kwa.
alikuwa dancer. Ukiona kwa ile
Yo.
ngoma ya Friday akikula ugali huko.
Niko na jibamba mbaya.
Lazima uanze
Anyway,
mahali, lazima uanze mahali.
we have-
So
lazima
you guys
tutoke
are
pale.
still grounded, or do you have now that superstar mentality where guys in Caliph, for instance, you don't even holler at them
No,
anymore?
actually,
or
Lillian, I'll tell you
guys
the
in Athi River, you just
no.
wagia them
no,
water
no,
as
no.
you're
I'll
driving
I'll
by.
tell you something. It's the people that got us here, and it's the people that we get inspiration to write the music from. So immediately you create a boundary between you and the people.
That's it.
That's when your career dies. So you have to keep real to the people. Mimi kama Kamau hapa, Kamau huyu cameraman huyu, mtu wangu sana.
Really?
Yeah, kutoka kitambo na bado ni mtu wangu mpaka leo.
Yeah, come on, it's
Yeah.
awesome. But you know, talking about family and the fact that you've got, you know, you recently married.
Yeah.
You know, and groupies, you know, you guys have an entourage of groupies, I'm sure, in all concerts. I mean, there's girls who are just really like screaming their heads off when you perform, and I've seen this, by the way. I've seen because I've watched you guys perform. So how do you stay, you know, grounded and sort of just keep your head, you know,
As I said,
on level ground?
as I said, Lillian, you
answer
need to stay professional, okay? They're groupies, yeah? The difference between a groupie and a fan. A fan will buy your CD, will buy your music,
Right.
will pay to come for your concert. A groupie will just scream around and that's it. Your groupie will scream for another artist. That's just a groupie. So you tend to differentiate between a groupie and a fan. But you treat all the same.
Frasha?
They're all the same.
Me, I think, first of all, because I have kids and I have daughters for that case, I think the groupies don't have a wow thing on me. Because I'm normally like, you know, maybe this is my daughter, and my daughter will grow up. I don't want her to grow up to be like a groupie.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
I normally don't want to show that, to take people as groupies.
So it's
I want
business, you're
yeah,
professional, and
I want
once
to
you're
take them
done-
as my fans and take away, even if they are groupies, I'll just take them as my fans. Because of
And player Gabu? Gabu
I
has
am
been
a-
called the player.
Yeah, I play football. I've been playing football for a while.
Yeah.
Me, I have a son and I respect him so much. And I want him to be like me. I want him to see dad and say, "Huyu ndo baba yangu." So that's the only thing in separate now my fans. Otherwise, I just do it as it's my music professionally.
Yeah. Do you feel that as artists in Kenya, you're being supported enough by the relevant bodies? Do you feel that, you know, you guys now, the music as an industry has come of age in this country? Or
Yeah, there's a lot of love coming from, actually, interest coming from the corporates, which is a good sign for the music industry. P-Unit as a brand partnering with Safaricom, for example, for Safaricom Live 2013, is a big thing for the industry. It never used to happen. So it's a good thing that the corporates are seeing the marriage of the brands. You can partner with this brand, P-Unit Kenya, and their brand, and they push ahead their sales.
But to me, I think there's still a lot to be done.
Yeah.
At 50 years, we still have structures in the music society that are not being implemented, and this is mostly by the government. I think the government did a very good job of doing the law, but it's not been implemented, and so there are a lot of loopholes which guys are taking advantage of the artists.
Yeah.
And me personally, being an artist who was affected, we actually stood together with many artists, and we fought in MCSK to get into MCSK. And things after that started changing, but there's still
a lot that needs to be done.
A lot that needs to be done.
How do you guys, I don't know how old you are. I mean, chicks never, drop.
How old do you
ages.
look?
I mean, the way you articulate your vision, I would assume that you guys are not in your early 20s. I mean, you seem to have done this for a while. No, I think, how old are you? Let me ask you, Gabu, how old are you?
I'm 29.
29.
Yeah.
You subtracted like 2 years there.
No, I'm 29.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
And
I'm above 30, below 40.
okay, fantastic.
Old enough to have a family and feed.
Great. So that's what I'm asking. In this industry, young artists are coming, are being born every day, and the pressure is immense. So how do you stay on top of your game and keep evolving with the times, so that you sort of don't get overtaken? And also, just the fact that sometimes this power can get into your head and you sort of slacken. We've seen that happen to some artists. I'm not dropping names, but it's happened to people who are so big just the other day, and then one single, and that's it. They just fizzle out.
I think, as Bona said, we work with the people, the people who employed us. So ukituona huko nje kwa street now, I say it's not, we are connecting. We want to know what they're talking about, the new sharing and all that. So that's where we are relevant.
Right.
I think also for the artists, the upcoming artists, personally I'll help any artist. As I said, there's an age that you get into and you start thinking about the future. We cannot be on top ever. Unit will not stay on top. There has to be a next generation of artists. But if we can have a hand in the next generation of artists, then it means we'll never die. Because tutakuwa tunakula ka kitu yao bado. Hata saa zile si tukikula tunajiweka 20% yangu na nimelala.
So some guys are tweeting. Let's take a look at what people are asking. Do you like it? So this is at Aliendere, and they're saying, what are you guys doing for the youth who have no jobs but have talent? Let's take a look at another one. Somebody here is asking, how much are you guys worth? I think you guys refused to tell me, but you said, you earn enough to take your kids to school and feed them. What major pillars hold you guys together to this very day? And will P-Unit ever embrace salvation?
Amen.
Hallelujah.
And what is the secret behind your success and your swag? I think we've touched on a lot of this. Perhaps what we haven't touched on is salvation.
No,
we're seeing a lot of artists going gospel. There's been controversy over whether this is because there's more money there or whether it's actually like.
I won't say people are going gospel because of the money. What I'll say is P-Unit. If you listen to P-Unit music, there are lines always giving thanks to God. Yeah? If we did a song right now, we won't label it gospel. We'll give thanks to the good Lord who has brought us this far, but we won't label it gospel. Because immediately we label it gospel, it's like, oh, salvation. We have a life to live. Everyone has a life to live. We appreciate God has brought us this far.
Yeah.
And we say a prayer every day, before a show, after a show. We do that. We're God-fearing.
Yeah.
We don't want to label ourselves.
Are your parents proud of you guys? And sometimes, like, some of the music that people say is X-rated. Does your mom watch and say, "Oh, good job"?
Yeah, I think that was the biggest hurdle for me. Because getting my parents to understand about music.
Yeah, especially after medicine.
After wamenisomesha hivi alafu niseme ati nimetoka kazi nimeenda kuimba. So it was a bit hard, but I thank my parents for understanding me and understanding that I had something that I liked, and I'm following my dream and accepting that this life is actually mine. and I'm living my life to the
Yeah,
fullest.
and one day you need to buy them something that will make them realize that this
we
music
do that
for
every
real.
time. We do that every time.
it happens.
I'd like to talk about the supporting talent.
Yeah.
We as P Unit, what we're doing, I'm so proud of Alfred Mutua, what he's doing in Machakos.
Yeah.
So we're going to every uko kwa mtaa. We want to, because every time I get into my Facebook, I hear people say, hey Gabu, I need you guys to help us. I have 17 songs. I'm like, what? So we are doing something as P Unit to bring them together and to take a talent and make sure they become what they want to be.
Where do young artists go wrong? Is it management? Is it what is it? Where do they go wrong? Because I think there's lack of mentorship, and people have this talent but they don't know where to go.
I think the biggest hurdle will be to get into a studio and actually record a quality song. And
get it played.
If you have a quality song, it will get played.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because what happens is the guy who's editing, who picks the music to play in a station, will actually listen to the quality of the song first before even listening to how the song, what it says, just the quality. And I think this is one of the hurdles that we want to take off. As P Unit, we are partnering with county governments to build studios and talent centers. Because us guys, where we grew up, when I was growing up, on a social halls, where we used to go in the evening after school, you go play table tennis, you go out drama, dance, nini. So it kept you occupied. But nowadays, ukitoka PS.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll differ with Fasha Kidogo about saying quality music. Let's say someone is down there and he doesn't have money to go to the studio. Those are the kind of people we want to help. Nikimsikia tu hata kinitumia kwa nini kwa WhatsApp, nini nisikie, niseme this guy can do something.
Somebody's asking, do you have room, amongst you guys to include new, fresh talent? Like if there's a gang out there.
Maybe a first lady. Do you want to be a first lady?
I can manage you. I can manage you. And smile all the way to the back. Go to South Africa when you guys are enemies.
Gabu mentioned one governor that I watched the interview you had with Dr. Alfred Mutua, and I was very inspired because that's the kind of leadership we as youth are looking for. And what I want to tell Alfred Mutua right now is the new city he's building, I have the expertise and my company has expertise. A green city.
So fantastic. You guys, I wish you all the best tomorrow.
Thank you.
I'll be listening and watching and tweeting, just praying for you guys. I'm sure you guys will
Thanks
come
a
out.
lot.
I think before we finish, I will thank our manager.
Who's your manager, by the way?
We have a whole team of management. It's a team of management. So we'd like. Sorry?
Local management.
Yes, local management, and we just want to thank them. They brought us far. We are very
Musioka, Dr. Dre wa Kenya,
Wakaleli.
Big
up Baba Saimo.
Yeah, the dancers who we normally go for our shows with, the band members,
our fans,
and all the corporates who are supporting the P Unit and other artists. So big up to everyone.
Hata our fans, kuna ka fans tumeacha Jack Bauer.
Yeah, I mean, I saw you guys watch and I was actually so impressed. I've never seen a live performance in this country that electrifying. So I said I have to just come and have a chat with you guys and listen to what you guys are all about. And I'm sure the young people out there and even parents understand you better now. It's just your hustle, right?
Yes.
I mean, you're just making your money.
Yes.
So thank you for coming. And I hear you have a winding up performance for us.
Yeah, we have a few songs we want to do.
Yeah, a few. No. Anyway, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
All right. So take the stage.
Oh, are you not coming with us?
Iko juu sana. Iko down sana. Iko juu sana. Iko down sana. Kenya iko juu sana. Na Kenya yako iko down.
I'm a gentleman. I'm a gentleman.
myoga to my vitamins. Mgenge sipenda get my vitamin. Don't go fresh. Napiga shower na dunge meresh. Most buga sinaga trash. Ata my skin tone high naga bra. Shit, I like your mini skirt. Relax, sipenda get my shortcut. The moon nakana mimi, the more na go hit, go set, go fresh. Kaspel kako go campo na mo ed. Madam wangu si watch up his sweep. Milk cheers now sip, checking in mifunga zip. When I'm be a sinani, anakuja gana nani kwa nani. Nasikia gana mpiya ganini kwa nini. Leo wewe umedunga kamini bila nini. Usiulize nini, usiulize minini. I'm a gentleman, yes say yeah.
You guys, this one a good one. A good one, 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 a this one. A good one. You guys, who next? Colo, the Seahawks. I'll see you. Back in the dance. Let's go.
Mini mugenge na pitaga na zile ziko maji zimebleki na kata maji kifika mabins nimebleki niko fiti nimekula makuki na makeki. Oh yes baby nimesete
Sete, napendaga zile zimesete. Jicho nyanya, oh yeah, wale wamesete. Zimesunga tu kwa kibete. Simama, wacha kukatuka kwenye kete.
kete wacha kujisunga tu kwa kete. Sunajua genge ilishanivisha pete. Mina piga miti weni mate. Mina piga miti weni bate. Pate
Pate, toss, eh, mazo sinitoke. Kuna toss anataka tu niende kwake. Maso sema kebab, yen ndio mkate. Eh, boss, wacha mpige mate.
You got that tender. She can really get a good one. You got that tender. She can give you a good one. You got that tender. She can really get a good one. You got that tender. She can give you a good one.
Walaba is out, what's really cracking like it ain't that tender. Can you and me meet? Cause she can get it. Shorty knows I ain't playing. Now she's the reason all of the fellas is saying.
Bona, bogi benda. Amebeba vile miwa gana benda. Cheki nikirusha that shy guy. Najua anapenda that sly guy.
Nico area car lens times width. Sina height but anapenda my lens. She admits one of us has to be the short one in the relationship. So I'ma take one for the team.
Tunawatembelea, tunawagongea. Wanabaki mutaani wakituongea. Tulinyemelea, tukakagua. Tukaacha mtaani wametolea.
You guy, that tender. She can really give a good one. You got that tender. She can give you a good one. You got that tender. She can really get a good one. You got that tender. She can give you a good one. She can get it. She can give you. She can get it. She can give you. She can get it. She can give you. And that's why I'm Yemelea. Baby, do the math. Add the best of closely by the legs. Let's multiply. Haina mbulu piga hesabu. Karizo as a Yemelea. We on fire, Mayday. Tunateketea, baby.
Yo, this is my motto. Katia dem wa moto. Wacha chali ashike moto. Ushashinda loto. Yo, never ever mtoto. Niko time yani proto. Daktari loli ondo. Yo, mchezo weka kande
Olomide silence. Mi wapigisha makelele sirens. Mstari ziko juu sema rhyme sense. Nipate juu ya maji kama high sense. You guys.
Yes boss, mi ndio sauce. Kusosi mi uanza gana main course. You guys. She'll get it of course. Always on track, never off course.
You got that tender. She can really get a good one. You got that tender. She can give you a good one. You got that tender. She can give you a good one. You got that tender. She can give you a good one. You got Yemeleri. And that's why I'm Yemeleri. You got I'm Yemeleri. And that's why I'm Yemeleri. You got and that's Yemeleri. And that's why she can hear it. This is what I call the Fantastic Four. Gabu, yeah, Thrasher, Bona, and Colo. Let's take it away. Take it out. You guys, you know, choose your into the club, huh?